Well, the latest update. Good news, I guess on top of some bad news. So, after much searching around, it looks like Denis and his mechanic friend back in Tasmania, Jacques, have found an engine for the boat. It's the same sort of engine as currently is on the boat. It's a Ford Lehman marine diesel, but it does need rebuilding, but the price apparently is pretty good. But it's down in Melbourne, so that's going to have to be transported up from Melbourne up to Brisbane to workshops there, and then it will be rebuilt and then reinstalled into the boat. But that's obviously after we take out the existing engine that's in the boat. So it's all going to take time, it's going to take some money. Denny's got to work out a whole stack of things now, how it's going to pay for it all. Yeah, real problem for him. So the outcome of all of that is that we're now going to fly back to Tasmania. We will do that on Wednesday, and then I guess wait for the call from him as to when next to come back up, so we can sail Eclipse back to Tassie. But yes, that's really the outcome of everything that's occurred. He had some other leads about some engines, but they either were too expensive, or they just really weren't suitable, and so there's nothing else that can be done. We've also got to move the boat, which is a pain. So he's waiting for some marine rescue people who've got a powerful enough boat who will come and do that for us. That'll happen tomorrow. So we'll go from there. So basically we're going to be up here till Wednesday. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do. There's really not a lot to do. There's no real boat maintenance projects that need to be done at this point in time. And I don't think Denny wants to start dismantling the existing engine. I guess that is something that we could do. But then of course you've got to store the bits and pieces and so on. So I don't think that's likely to occur, but I may be wrong. We're going to try and eat our way as much as possible through all the fresh food we've got on board the boat. We've got an awful lot of food, so that's going to be an interesting task for me to manage. So I'll do my best to help him out on that respect, but of course it's, in a sense, it's wasted money, because we bought the food for the voyage home, but again, what can you do? It's just life. Yeah, and moving the boat over to this other place for the next couple of days, it's more money for Denny. The shipyard, the yacht club have a towing boat, but it's just not powerful enough, really, according to them anyway, to tow Denny's boat, and especially if there's a breeze, and there was a bit of a breeze. Denny has a different view on that, and I respect him completely. He certainly knows his way around boats, and he's vastly experienced, so if he says it could have been done with their boat, so be it. I can't argue against it. So yeah, it's another $400 or $500 or whatever it is down the tube for him, which he hardly really needs to spend that money at this point in time, seeing he's probably got a $10,000 engine rebuild, purchase and rebuild, plus then all the removal and installation of the new engine. So the end result's probably going to be I hate to think, $20,000 bill for him. That's the order. But yep, that's boats, I guess. You have to expect that there may be something that's going to come along and bite you on the bum. It's a bugger though. And of course, we're all having to pay for an extra couple of flights. Small bearing schedules, and I'm happy to do that, so I really want to help him. And Fiona has the same view. She wants to help Denny on this one. He's given us this chance to learn to sail on a boat like his, which is a pretty amazing opportunity. So yeah, I'm happy to pay for that. Those sort of minor costs. That's the least of my concern. I guess I don't know what else to say, really. I feel kind of flat. It's probably all true for all of us, really. to make do what we can. So in the meantime, I might go for a bit of a walk back over the road towards where these buildings are, and down a street that we found the other day when we were walking and searching around. There's a street full of cafes and restaurants, and the V8 supercars are on at the moment, so there's a whole stack of motor racing going on. So I expect there's probably a bit of a party atmosphere over there. I might as well go over and have a look. There's been a lot of helicopters flying around. They had F-18s flying down past. Danny used to fly them when he was working in the French Navy. He wasn't actually impressed with their flying, it was pretty boring. Again, you know, with his skills, he flew on and off aircraft carriers. You know, he's obviously a highly skilled pilot as well. But he's a man of many talents who can do that much. And he's younger than me, to boot. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's really the update for the moment, and I'll keep posting as I can if there's any more interesting news. But beyond that, yeah, this sailing trip for the moment is on hold. But it will happen, I guarantee.